Hey Martin. And yes, I figured as much. That's why I posted it on everywhere. How you doing, man? No. I need to get a new towel for this. This one is a bit dirty. Nice. Nice. I'm fine. I just had something to eat. And yeah. I'm fine now. Got some of these here. GameStop got more of these than they ordered, and they offered me to pick some up. So, no, this is. Oh, wait, yeah, this is the Lego fish. This is actually from the Ocelot. Yeah, this one. Yeah, GameStop offered me to pick more of these up, and I was like, I only need one of each. Then I have my playset and I'm done. So I got these. I also got something else. Like, I'll show you what I got today. Ugh. This box here. I put it on my lap. I actually got this Daisy amiibo because it was $5 only. I know it says $19.99, but it was reduced to $5, and I was like, you know what? Even though I have a Daisy amiibo, like for $5, I'll take it. So yeah, I have a second Daisy amiibo now. Also, I already opened the tin boxes that I got. So I have the boosters in here. But yeah, as you can see, like, these are the promos from them here. You know, funnily enough, I got 2 code cards for the Cramorant. For some reason, like, I don't know why, but it gave me 2 code cards for this. Like, one tin box had just two code cards in it. And I also got these here. They had these in surplus, so I got 4 of them. Because I have a lot of the big cards. Like, I'm not gonna resell any of this. I'm gonna keep all of it. I'm not like one of those people who say, oh, I'm gonna buy huge amounts and then I'm gonna resell it. No. This is literally just for my personal use because I have like such a stack of the big cards over there, and I want to put them all in these if they fit. I hope they do. I hope the GX have the big cards. They just look nice. That's all. And then I have a shitload of Shining Fates. They're all in German, by the way, because I'm German. Honestly, I don't give a shit about this Pikachu. I don't give a shit about the evolution cards themselves, but yeah, the thing is, I was allowed to pick up part of my order that I placed. Like, I ordered this like back in November, December. Keep that in mind. So, and like I said, I'm not reselling any of this. Come on, where's the last one? This one. So yeah, I got them out of there. These are 8 tin boxes. They didn't. I originally ordered 12, like 4 of each, because I want play sets of every card. But they didn't have the bolt hunt. I don't know how that's called in English. The lightning dog. I also got myself some sleeves because I was running out. And here, this is what I'm gonna open first. The Force of Will stuff. I bought the 2 remaining decks from New Valhalla that I was still missing, the yellow and the black one. And once again, this is from Comic Planet, the Force of Will stuff. Then I got another one of those, hoping that I'll pull Rhea this time. And I got something really, really, really old from Force of Will. I'm really happy about that I could actually get this. This here. This is Alice 1. Which came out in, I think, 2015. Like, this is 6 years old and hasn't been open since then. I think it was five or 6 years old, this one. And, like, it doesn't say, like, the year on it for some reason, but I think Alice 1 was 2015. And I got this. And, this is a really old Force of Will pack. There's nothing, like, super valuable in this. But it's like I said, I never experienced myself, so I'm really hyped for this. Yeah, but by the way, Force of Will is based on Magic: The Gathering. Like, the guy who designed Force of Will was one of the original creators of Magic. But then the whole thing went just down the shitter. By the way, there's these I got these 2 for the purchase. They're only supposed to give out 1, but they had more than they wanted, so they gave me 2. And I can open one of these. Because all they do is have, I think, 3 big cards in them. Here. That's all they have in them. And these are not the good big cards. These are just super wobbly. Like, the normal big cards are relatively thick compared to these. And these are just cheaply produced. It's just, Pokemon has been lacking quality. And I'm gonna open these first here. So I can put them in the stack. And these are the premium collections, like I showed earlier. I'm just gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna put the boosters over here. So, what I really like about these is the packaging itself. You might be able to tell from the light, but they have like a texture going on them. Like, it's actually engraved. Like, they have really good quality. I really like these. If Pokemon would make everything with this quality, I would buy. But first of all, the opening of these is just so good. Because they use just the right amount of glue to keep it together, but look at this. Clean. They just open so nicely. And look at the packaging of them themselves, like the inside of them is so fucking cool. Like, you have, this is like the first time they did this, where they have the black back. Like, usually they are transparent myself. And they have like engraving on this as well. Like, it's the same one they have on the cardboard. And I don't know, you're not wrong. Like, a lot of people actually keep the packaging on these just to put them on the shelf because they look nice. And yeah, like, they actually thought this, like, the coin is good to remove. Like, I have a couple of these, so just put them over there. And this is like standard now. I'm glad they did this. You can just kind of pop these out and then the cards just come out. Like, they used to have it where you had to like plop them out where they had like little nudges on each side to hold them in, and you always damaged the card. There was like no way you didn't. Just go put this there. I have like a big bag for plastic garbage here, but I'm not gonna use it for the big packaging now because otherwise it just gets stuffed. Yeah, these are the promos for this. Dragapult VMAX. And this is what I mean. Like this is the big promo card, and these are, as you can see, like they are not as flabby as the other ones. These are just more sturdy. Might be because they're thicker because of the texture, but in general these just are better quality. Also, what I never understood with this box is they put 7 boosters in them, like 4 on this side, 3 on this side. Why couldn't they just put 4 on every side? Like, come on. These boxes are expensive as this. Like, they cost $50 retail. And you can't get these for retail anywhere because fucking scalpers. But yeah, these boxes actually have twice the amount of a tin box. I mean, it's still not a bad value. Like, by any means. You still get a good value out of these. Considering, like, if you get them retail, and they're $50, right? You get 7 boost packs. A tin box costs $30 retail, has 4 in them. So, you know, you get like, you get more. For you, more bang for your buck. Plus the promotional cards of these are really good. Like, I really like the promotional cards this time around. The other packs, they just look bad most of the time. But in Shining Fates, they actually made good choices with the promo cards. Because they looked at, like, the cards that were most sought after. Or will be most sought after, like... how the fuck is this thing called in English? Crobat. Like Crobat and Dragapult. And they were like, yeah, we're just gonna put these in as a promo card so people don't have to buy boosters to hunt them. Because, you know, this is the small Crobat as a meta card. This one. This is a meta card, which almost basically any deck plays because it's really good. So it was a good decision that they put them in this. Instead of, you know, putting them away and being like, yeah, good luck. I'm gonna put them over here to the other promotional cards. And I'm gonna put these, I don't know, here. So yeah, I'm gonna open the Forcible packs first, because everyone wants to see the Pokemon packs, you know? But I'm not gonna do that. I'm also gonna link this to a friend real quick. So yeah, what do you guys think I should start with? Should I start with the old Forcible booster pack, or with the rare one? Oh, the new one. Which one do you guys want me to start with? With the old one? With Alice. Where's my scissors? I had them here. I had them here a moment ago. Where the fuck did I put them? Whatever, I'll just open it. No, I'm not my cats. My cats eat plastic. Much to my mom's dismay. I'm just gonna abuse a Pokemon pin to open this, I think. Jesus Christ. Come on. Come on, Score Bunny. There we go. There we go. That's all I needed. This is why I have these lying around. They're useful for poking stuff. But yeah, these will look like radically different from the new Forza Will cards, by the way. Like the old, like this is how the new Forza Will cards look, right? This. The old Forza, well, not new. This is like what they look like for Cluster 3, 4, and 5. These look very different, since they still have the old artwork on them. Well, not old artwork, the old card design. This is also before they had the good boxes. Sadly enough, I couldn't get any of the Cluster 3 boxes. I have one down here, which I can actually show from Legends Lost. Like, this is how the old Forza Will boxes used to look, and they are thick boys. Like, they are really, really, really thick. Come on. Ah, opening. Yeah, opening these packs without damaging them is like nearly impossible because of how they made them. It's... Let me just... There we go. Yeah. Which sucks, because, you know, the artwork is nice on them, but... Yeah, as you see, like, they still have the dividers in them. This is how you can tell that these are the old ones, because the old one had them. You don't. These are meant to be displays, like, you just put them like this, and then you sell them out of the box. So let's start with the right side of this. I think I also have the no, it's just the bottom, because sometimes they have the pictures of the rulers in them. So yeah, I'll just clean this a bit, some dust on it. And yeah, these are the old Forza Will booster packs, which you can tell because these are so fucking hard to open. Like, the old Forza Will booster packs, they were sturdy as hell. Like, everything from Forza Will in the old series was really, really, really well made. But this also might just be due to age, I don't know. I really need to find my fucking scissors, because I don't want to spend like 5 minutes opening a single booster pack. So yeah, from the back, they look the same. Right? But this is how they look from the front. This is how the old Forza Will cards look. Like, let me compare them to the new ones. You can see, like, there's a difference in the card layout. Like, a huge difference. And these also have a different feel to them. They have a more sheen surface. Oh, and I immediately got this item. This is a band, by the way. And I got a barrier card at the beginning. I think these were still the ones where they had like a magic stone in every pack. I'm not quite sure. God. Ugh. These things are so fucking sturdy. Like, the thing is that the cards, for the cards it doesn't matter. The cards are indestructible. Oh, I got a super rare back here. So, this is something they did for these cards, for the rares and the super rares. Instead of having a texture on them, they had like this big ass stamp on them. Here, look at, see the golden stamp and the Forza Will logo? Here, and there, Forza Will, it says here. So the issue with this is, which is also the reason why they stopped doing this, is because they sometimes had these over the text of the card, so you couldn't fucking read the text. It was impossible. So that's why they stopped doing that. And instead went for the textured cards. It's really funny if you think about it, but, you know. Let's see what. Oh, there's another rare. Two back to back. Oh, this is ooh, I like this one. This is a Prisha card. There's a Prisha on it. You know the girl that I like from the card game. That's Prisha. Let me actually make this a bit higher. Might turn this up a bit in a second. There, it's better. Come on. Ugh! God. Okay, this one was not that bad. This one was just... it might really be just the age, honestly. But yeah, here. And what is this? Some guy accidentally put the 5-star on this. But yeah, they put like a magic stone in every single booster pack. It's a nice thing. Because you only get, I think, 10 magic stones with each starter deck. So this is like the way they were like, yeah, if you buy boosters, you don't only improve your decks, you also can use the stones. And the thing is that the magic stones are always legal. Like, you can use magic stones from any expansion, because they're always the same. The only ones that are accepted from this rule are the special magic stones. Because they are not always the same. But most of them retain legality. Like, I know that the double magic stones always did, the magic stones scorching bales and all that. I think the Wingle box stones and the ruler specific stones didn't retain legality though. Like you had in Raya, they start might even be sooner where they started doing magic stones which are specific to a ruler. Like if you have this and this ruler, you can put this and this on it. Oh, there's another rare. Look at this, and another. Oh, Gleipnir. Okay, and okay. Magic stone. By the way, magic stones are worth absolutely nothing. Magic stones are like the energy cards of Force of Will, basically. They used to put them in every pack, and they're absolutely worthless. The only ones worth anything are the special ones, and even they have been. Yeah, except in Force of Will, you have a specific deck for it. Like you don't have them in your main deck, like in Magic. You have a deck and a Magic Stone deck. And if you play Commander, I think you might understand what I'm talking about. You have a ruler of your deck, like a main card, and you can tap him every turn to get a Magic Stone. Or you can use his ability to put him on the field. Another Gleipnir, and I don't know what this is, but it's a pretty woman. Also, this is like when they said is when they try to do more like a mix out of Western style and anime style. Like when they basically still try to incorporate the magic aesthetic in it, you know, to win the magic players over. And like the third clusters when they just went full anime and just went fuck it. Like you can already tell that there's like some reminiscence of like anime in it, but when you look at cards like this guy, like this might as well be a magic card. This, by the way, is a really good card. And Kuviber used to play him in my Fairy Tail deck when he was legal. I think he actually retained legality to the third cluster because he was reprinted in the Wingle box set. And another Magic Stone and Armor. Like, if you know how Magic plays, you will understand Force of Will very fast because it's the same principle. Like, there's not much different in this game, aside from like some minor things. Like, I always prefer this game over Magic. Though I tried Magic, it's not my thing. I don't like the artwork of Magic mostly. It's not my thing. Like, Force of Will always caught me with like the very pretty artworks. Oh, another rare in the back. And this is it's this thing. The squirrel. Funny enough, that's like the time where Force of Will actually thrived, when it was like active, like 2016 to 2018. I'd say it died 2019. That's I think when it died out, because they just fucked up the balancing too much. Ooh, what is that in the back? It's Maria Bell. It's a full art rare. This is like one of the special rare cards in this set. Because they have some of them where it's just the full art, but not the texture on it. And yeah, they sold Force of Will in GameStop a lot. In game stores. It's a nice game. It's a nice game. But I prefer to play with the old cards because first of all, I know them. And second of all, they're less broken. Well, this set is a bad example, actually, because this is when they introduced the zero-cost cards, and most of them are banned. Because they're just too fucking busted. And what is this? This is Ouroboros, a super rare. The first super rare, I think. No, wait, this is the first super rare. So yeah, they actually have like these holofoil cards, and then they have the stamped holofoil cards, and it's like, But Ouroboros, he's a weird guy, because he basically says you switch your graveyard with your deck. So there were some, if I remember correctly, there were some decks which allowed like to discard him. So you could always have like infinite cards. Another Maribel. See, this is how Maribel is supposed to look like in the normal version. With the Magic Stone. And oh, Persephone. That's a super rare, and I had her in the special art version. Because in English they released her as a full art special version for tournaments. And I actually ordered a couple of them. But this is a really nice looking card. This is a Big Titty Goth GF, as you might be able to tell. Ah. Welcome to the stream then. Oh, thank you for following, dude. I didn't even see that. I don't have my headphones on, so I didn't get the notification. Yeah, I used to be very shy about talking about the things that I'm passionate about, but over the years I got more open about them, and you know, you know, and I like talking about these things. There's another rat, and yeah, this is the example when they started doing the anime stuff, but they it just doesn't look there. Like when I open this box, you'll see what I mean. Come on. Yeah, these booster packs age really badly because the plastic just gets stretchy. Because these have like plastic inlays in them. I'm hoping I'll get a ruler out of this, because they have rulers in these. Ooh, the Seraph. I have this as the special art version, actually. If anyone wants to see that, give me a second. I have this. I have the special art version up here on my shelf. You have it up here? I think I do. It's on. Ah, yeah, there it is. There's the Seraph. So sometimes they would release certain cards, like the Seraph, which are really popular, as tournament promos. Like if you played at the tournament, you would always get one of these. And this is the tournament promo version of the Seraph. Like you can tell, the tournament promo just looks way nicer. And this is what I always liked about Fawcett, but they always re-release them as like tournament promos, like the super rare cards. So you could get them like in this version as well. But it's like functionally the same card. Okay, let me open this. I need to turn my heater down. It's getting too hot in my room. Ah! There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, another stamped one. Yeah, like they had tournament winner cards. Oh, this is a stamped Maribel. See, this is what I mean. You could get them in either version. Here. And the stamped version also displays what I'm talked about, where they just straight out print over the text with these effects, which sucked. Yeah. But yeah, they also you had like the participation promo and you had the tournament winner promo, where only like the top 10 got one. But like local tournaments, not like the regional. Regional had their own promos. I think Force of Will was the card game with like the most promos I've ever seen. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you. Let's get back to opening these. You know, can't stop, won't stop. Ow. And, what do we have here? Oh, the bow. The bow is really good. It's a really good card. Oh, and Medusa. Super rare. Look at this. Pretty card. Thank you. Let's see. What do I see in the back there? Is that a ruler? It's ruler! This is a ruler card. It's Allah. So ruler cards always have two sides. This is the card that you start out with, and this is what you put on the field. And yeah, this is Allah. She is the bow wielder, as you can tell. And yeah, there is a chance that I get a second ruler out of the set. Fate Force of Will do? What do you mean? What do you mean with Force of Will do for two-sided cards? Force of Will. Force. You know, like use the force, that kind of force. Oh, super rare instead of Magic Stone, another Ouroboros and whatever this is. Hey, she's the right stick. Or she actually belongs to this one. But like I said, these are ruler cards. These are like your deck boss. The two-sided, like at least the ones from this set. In the later sets, they produced two-sided cards which just had two sides and did stuff. This isn't on the hand. This isn't on the hand. This is always on the field this thing. And yeah, they do expect you to buy sleeves for the later ones, for the two-sided cards, because in the tournament rules, like any card game, it says you are supposed to use sleeves, because this way you can't mark cards and like damage the cards during play. Like it's literally in every card game's rules that you have to use sleeves. Like what do you do with your friends? Like that doesn't matter. But yeah. If you play on a tournament, you have to use sleeves. It's a requirement. And they can't expect you to do that because they actually sold sleeves for this game specifically, but they could just use any sleeves. It was kind of like as long as you had it sleeved, it was good. And trust me, if you value U cards, you will use sleeves. I mean, you play Magic, you should know. Force Will didn't do that. But I think with Magic, that's also a cost-cutting measure, might be. Ooh, another Nightmare and Shadow Flame. Put this over here so I have a bit more space. Well, yeah, like essentially, you always use sleeves. That's why I bought Ultimate Guard sleeves for the Pokemon stuff. Like, for the stuff, it doesn't matter, because these cards are indestructible anyway. Ooh, another ruler! Look at this! I actually got a second ruler on this set. Alice! She was actually kind of expensive back in the day. This is not the full art version, I think. Yeah, this is the Alice ruler. I actually got Ala and Alice in this set. That's really nice, actually. Here. Look at this. Alice, like I said, Alice used to be kind of expensive. No. They don't have to. Because if you can buy a booster pack, you can also buy sleeves. And if you want to play on a tournament, it's a requirement. If you play with your friends, it's fine. You can play whatever. But they don't have to do that. They can make the rules however they want. That's the thing. It's their card game. If they say you aren't allowed to participate without sleeves, then you just have to buy sleeves. Because, look at these. For instance, these are Ultimate Gods. These are a bit more expensive. But even they cost like $5.99, right? And a booster pack costs $4.99. So it's like, yeah. And these have like 80 sleeves in them. So it's like, you can put a full 60 card deck plus side deck in them. And like I said, it's in tournament rules they can do whatever. They don't have to make a solution for that. Especially since like I said, these cards don't go in your deck. They have their own spot on this field. They are always either on this side or on this side, but they're always out. Like you put these out at the beginning of the game, so your opponent can see them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Artist, another super rare. But I'm really happy that I pulled Alice, because she's like the title card from this booster pack. You know, Alice returns. Let's see, what do we have here? Another horn and another one of these. Didn't get any stamp rares in this sack so far, which is surprising. Because the first deck had like a bunch of them. But yeah, you could actually get the rulers and stamped as well, which was kind of a pain. Because yeah, sometimes had versions of the rulers which was just 5 times as expensive because they had the stupid stamp on them. Like I have the ruler from the pack after the Sylvia Gilperalis. It's a stamped ruler. I got it really cheap because, you know, people didn't appreciate her much, but I did because she was a really good card. And half of the text is just hidden behind it. You have to know the text. The thing is, in tournament, she was absolutely legal because she was officially printed. So, ooh, did we get ooh, look at this, a full art stamped Seraph. Look at this. This is fancy. Remember this? I put this card earlier as a normal super rare. This is the full art stamped rare. Like, this is a really, really nice looking card. The sleeves are just a requirement for any card in your deck. Like, you are not allowed to play without sleeves in general. Most people, for the rulers, just use the tight fit sleeves from KMC or I think Ultimate Guard Ultra Pro. Ooh, what is this? Is this another ruler? We got 3 rulers in this set. That's like extremely fucking rare. Here, Blazer. This was actually a super strong card back in the day, Blazer. The clown. 3 rulers in 1 box is really fucking good. And Death Scythe. This used to be one of the most expensive cards in this set. Because it's just stupidly strong. Because as soon as this card is played, the opponent's ruler loses invincible and swiftness. It's just broke and it costs 0. You just play this and your opponent just loses its abilities. Like, this was a hard counter to so many decks because you just played it once and it just, wow, thanks. But yeah, having getting Blazer is actually huge. Like, these 3 rulers are actually really fucking good. Like, especially Alice and Blazer were like super expensive. Like, I think Alice was $40 and Blazer was like 25, 30 back in the day. They are now. I don't think so, but they're still really rare. And foil horn. Horn of the Beasts. I know why it's on, but it's just a fucking flute. I don't know why it says horn. I guess it's a Japanese mistranslation. Oh, what do we got in the back here? What is that? Ooh! Another Alice! Another ruler! It's the 4th ruler, and it's the secret rare version of Alice. Jesus fucking Christ! 4 rulers and the secret rare of one. Yeah, this is the secret rare version of Alice. Look at this. See, it's the same card. I think. No wait, it's actually a different one. But this, I know that this one is the more expensive one because this is the full art one and it's stamped. Look at this. The 4 rulers in one set. That's insanity. That's absolute insanity. You can be happy if you have 2 rulers in one set. 3 rulers is the exception. 4 rulers is just pure madness. This one goes in a sleeve. The rulers all go in a sleeve. This was just really... The thing is, this was the last booster box of this set that they had. This one, like, this one and the other one cost $50 each, right? Reduced from 130. And these were like the last ones they had from each. I feel really bad for the person who like wanted to buy these back when the set came out. And was like, I'm not gonna buy this. And he missed out on basically like what is boils down to the most. Let me actually check how much these cost now. What's the most expensive card from the set? Card market. Singles. Alice. The 7 rulers. Sort by price. Okay, the most expensive card in this set I didn't pull, which is Prisha, friend of the animals, which is the super rare Prisha from this set. And the thing is, this I don't know why it's listed for this, because this is the tournament version, because it's not even in this set. I don't know why it's listed in this. I'm guessing because it has the same set number, even though it's not officially from this set. But yeah, Alice Girl in the Looking Glass, which is this one, I think. Is it? Yeah, Alice Girl in the Looking Glass. This is the second most expensive card in the set, and in German it goes for, well, it goes for €2.50 now, but it used to go for, let's go back, yeah, 45 euros. Yeah, like, I pulled like the most expensive cards in the set for the most part. Like the 3 most expensive cards aside from the special art Prisha are Faria, Prisha, Alice, Faria, Prisha are the 3 most expensive. Then comes the non-full art Alice, then comes Blazer, which I have here. You can also get Valentina from this, Melgis, Rezard, Ala, which I have, Machina. Like, I got basically the most expensive cards on the set from this. This is really fucking good. Really happy about this. Let me just get the sleeves out. Actually, because the rulers are these the big ones? No, I think these are the Yu-Gi-Oh sized ones. I have big ones here. Oh, yeah, they are over here. the pack open. These are standard size, I think. No, these are not. These are also Yu-Gi-Oh sized. What the hell? Did I have standard sized here? No, these are standard sized. Also, I ordered a Fossil Bull card a couple of days ago and it arrived. And look at this thing. Look at this beauty. Anubis. Lord of the Hounds, I think it's called. Look at this card. This is actually the only German one that was available on any website. I'm just a bit upset because she looks like my character Anubi, but I swear to God I did not get inspired by this card or anything. I only was made aware of this card like 2 weeks ago, and I was really upset about this. Because I was like, oh, this looks like my character. But yeah, it's a really pretty card. This came out in 2019, I think. No, I'm not gonna. Nah, it's bullshit. Yeah, she does kinda. But the thing is, that she has pointier ears. Like the thing is, she doesn't have ears. It's like an ornament, and her skin tone is slightly different, and she has like different stuff on her, and she doesn't have the tattoos and all that, you know. And she doesn't have a tail. Yeah, she doesn't. But I really love the artwork of this, and this is a secret rare from Return of Valhalla, I think. This might actually have Raiden release in 2020. Let me actually check. No, it's a 2018 set. It's a 2018 set. It's the first 2018 set. But yeah, I really hope nobody will be like, oh, you just copied this design, because I did. And I literally didn't know about this guy until a couple of weeks ago. Like, I think 3 weeks. And I was like, I was... Anubi was actually made in 2019, by the way. November 2019. But, yeah, I was upset at first. I was like, oh, this sucks. Now people will think I copied it, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy this card. And it wasn't cheap. Because, like I said, this is the only one that was available. Like in German at least. There was 2 French ones, but what the fuck do I want with the French one? And the only English one that I saw on any website was like $250, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking pay that much. Oh, they absolutely will. But the thing is, Jackal OCs aren't that unique. Yeah, I'm kind of burning myself with that, but it's not a unique concept by any means, and it's yeah. Like if someone puts me on a fucking gallows for that, then they have to put every other artist who has like an OC that kind of looks like it on the gallows, because it's just a general theme. No, Egyptian Jackal, that kind of deal. Yeah, let me put these in the sleeves real quick. The ruler cards and the full art Seraph, because the other ones I don't care about. Actually, didn't I get the stupid bow as well? No, I didn't get the bow. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put these away for now in the box, because that's what the box. This is like what I really like about the box, because you can just put the cards back in without problem. What do you mean nobody has time to do what yet? Comparison or what? What you talking about? I might. Alright. It's over here. Take a sip. Cold. I'm gonna put this on my bed. It's not in the way. And then I'm gonna open the Rhea box. And I really hope that I pull Rhea this time. If I get another feast thing, I'm gonna yell. I only want Rhea from this set. Because she's like the titular character of the cluster this was released in. Oh. You mean like a comparison of Jackal OCs? Oh, what do you mean? Ah! So, there we go. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Like, the thing that no artist will wants to hear is, oh, your character reminds me of this guy's character. And it's just like, it hurts. It hurts. This is why I was upset when, you know, I saw this character. I saw the Anubis character, and I saw Anubi, and I was like, damn it. So let's see, what do we have in this? This is a full art owl. Okay, it's an owl. It's beginning. It's also interesting that this is what's in the middle. Because I remember the first time I opened these, they were in the back. Also, as you can tell, these boosters open a lot easier than the other ones, because these are newer. These are 2018 booster packs. Oh, I see a textured card. Oh, the fight for life and death. This is like the texture cards. They look way better in this than the stamped cards. I like these a lot more. Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, I don't feel like my characters are super unique in the most part. But I feel I make them unique enough in terms of like personality and how I draw them that you can kind of like, you know, be like, yeah, I'll just let it slip. I think the only mostly original one I would say that's unique is Scarlet. And hence why she's my mascot character. Ooh, this one looks nice and textured. Look at this. Well, wrong setup. That happens. What do we have in here? This is... The thing is, this I mentioned on a different stream. This character is also called Scarlet, but I made my Scarlet before this one. Like, this came out in 2018, and back then, before that, this character is called Asnyalothep. And I made Scarlet, like, 2017. So she's actually all in this one. Plus, Scarlet is not necessarily a unique name, considering, you know, Scarlett Johansson is a real human walking around. At least I think she's real. The panda. And Zero! This is an example of a normal two-sided card in the TCG. Like, this is a non-ruler two-sided card. And you start on this side, and then we activate it, you just flip it over. Horse. Horsing around, boys. We be horsing around. Yeah, I mean, also, if anyone wanted to see this, Panda Titties, so the candy cane thing is a interesting story, because anytime someone like mentioned her, like I had people who were like, "Oh, can I draw her? Like, can I draw your character?" I was like, "Yeah, I gotta be more specific. Which character do you mean?" And it's always like, "Oh, the candy cane looking one." And I've gotten that so much that I just started calling her the candy cane looking bitch, because I thought it was just such a funny phrase in my head. Because it's everyone refer. Ooh, this one looks nice. Look at this. Because everyone just referred to her as like the candy cane character. We don't talk about that one. God damn it, this one is sticky. Yeah, I think Scarlet is a good mascot, because she is simple in design, but still complex enough that she stands out. Her colors are very bright, very inviting. It's really interesting that she is like that, because the original design for Scarlet was like way darker in like hue, but not as like a character. It's like her color scheme was like darker. She had like a deep crimson. Oh, look at this textured panda. She had a deep crimson color to her. Her hair covered. She had eyes, it was just covered. And then for a joke, I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do that. And the eye color was, ooh, I like this one. This is rare. It's not the rare, but it's rare on the card. And her eyes were actually inspired by Pheromosa from Pokemon. Because I saw some people drawing them with like the, oh, thank you for the following, Milk Dog. I saw them draw with like the dual colored pupil, and I was like, oh, I do that. Why is Meteora in this? He's not supposed to be in this pack, the Super Dragon. And this is like a super textured version of him. Jesus Christ, what did they do with this? Like, you can barely see the card, that's how textured it is. Like, you see this? He's not supposed to be in this. Did they just put like one super rare from the previous pack in this? It's pretty weird. Take care, Milk Dog, though. Thank you for coming by, dude. Yep. And yeah, they really put, like, I think they just put like one super rare of the older packs in these. Because these are all from the Time Spinning Witch, which is the previous pack. So they might have just done that. Ooh, this one looks fancy. Look at this. Colorful. Like that one. Like, you can say about Fossil what you want, but the cards look so fucking pretty. Big sips. Big sips. Okay. Leaf guy. Boink. And what do we have here? Oh, Full Art Phoenix. Oh, this one has golden design to it on the top. It's really fancy. Here, look at this. You can't really tell the texture on this one though, because it's like very reddish, but if I like hold it in the light, you can kinda tell. Not very well, mind you, but you can. Leaf Dragon. And all these. And then this is the part where the ruler has to be in. Unless we get unlucky, there isn't a ruler on this. I really, really want Rhea. If I don't get Rhea for this, I'm just gonna fucking buy her. She's like $5. I just want her. I need her. Also, if anyone is into Oni girls, here you have an Oni-chan. That was awful. Oh, full out Galapagos. Textured. Fancy. I didn't have this one. I don't think so. I think it was great. Like awful great, but great. Also, here is plant titties if anyone is into that. See? Plant titties. And Welser! Fucking love Welser. Trash where they belong. Because it's garbage. I have a big GameStop bag down here where that's with plastic garbage in it. And yeah, here. For those who aren't that buff panda, this is what Kung Fu Panda wanted to be but never could. Oh, Blazer. Yeah, this is how Blazer, you know, the one guy we pulled earlier, was looked in the past, because these play all like in a different past. So this is how he looked. Like much thinner and more like a rogue sort of clown. So he didn't ask, "You wanna see where I got these scars?" I can't do Joker. Can't do. I'm sorry. Lots of cards that I already have. I just want the ruler. Where is the ruler? Give me a Rhea. Oh yeah, this is my favorite full art of the set, because it's just the card only has like fucking one effect, which is flying, and it's textured, and it just looks really nice because the artwork is just that massive. Yeah, this one is actually texture. Interesting. I didn't think it was textured. I think it actually put it in the wrong stack of the other opening because I didn't see the texturing on, because it's very supple. But it's there. And what do we have here? This is Big Titty Fairy. And what do we have here? This is Textured Rabbit. Come on, give me a Rhea. I want Rhea. Another leaf guy. Sorry, my brain was shutting off for a second there because I was looking at it. Was like, what am I looking at? What is this? Let's see, and boat. There's only 3 booster packs remaining. Rhea, Ruler has to be in one of them. Come on, game. Give me Rhea. I got the guy from... Okay. Got this guy in textured now. And the Stone of Time. I'm not going to put this out of this thing. 2 boosters remaining. Come on. Don't let me hanging him. I want a Ruler. Give me Rhea. Come on. Where's my Rhea? Don't tell me there's not a single Ruler. This is the last pack. This is the last pack. Please have a Ruler on this. I want Rhea, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Come on, give me Rhea. Yes, it's Rhea. It's fucking Rhea. This is the card I wanted. This is the only card I wanted from this set. This is her. Yes! The vampire waifu. Look at her. This is the only card I genuinely wanted from this set, because I had any other I cared about. Now I have Rhea. She's actually a starter deck card, by the way. But this is the Unleashed card. Like, this is her in the full power. That's why she has 3 versions. She has the normal version, the half Unleashed, and the fully Unleashed. And this is the fully Unleashed. So I'm really happy that I got her. It's motherfucking Rhea. Yes, you go into the sleeve. You're definitely going to the sleeve. So I'm just gonna put fucking Meteora in it. I don't know why he's here. He's just kind of hanging out, you know. Just being a dragon. Yeah, she is actually the same person as Zero. Like Zero was a vampire, then she got devampirized, I guess, and became human. But I'm really happy that I got there, because this artwork is just so fucking sick. Like, you can see the texturing on it, it's just so nice. Yeah, this is Fossil Will. I actually wanted to have like a frame with all the full art cards, like on the wall back there, where the posters from Fossil Will are, because it would look so fucking cool. These are the normal full arts, these are the textured full arts. I'm just gonna put these in the box. Just gonna put these away. Now we're gonna get to the main ensemble of the stream, the Pokemon boosters. This is what most people who came here actually wanted to see. Shining Fates booster packs. Which are these? I have a whole bunch of them. Oops. As you can tell. And like I said, I pre-ordered these ages ago. These are not scalped. I will not sell these. These are just for me. I might give away the comments and shit to like my card store, because I don't really care for them. But I definitely want to keep like the shiny cards. The only card I'd be willing to buy is if I pull the Charizard twice, because I don't give a shit about Charizard. I only want one for the collection, and then I'm good. So yeah, well, if I can yeet this around across the room. Let's start with Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Already great opening. These are in the wrong side. Yeah, quality control from Pokemon there. Oh, there's a full art in this already. First booster pack, full art, bird guy. Yeah, this is that's cool. I'm not gonna do the thing where you put them at the back, like how most people do them. Like, oh, you gotta put them in the back. I'm just gonna do it like this because I actually want to sort them while I'm at it. So it's easier for me to, you know, just do this. I got really lucky with the Japanese set, so I hope I get some good pulls from this. This is actually a nice pull because I didn't have this one. See, another reverse. I don't like getting reverse cards in this set because the reverse spot is the same spot where you can get the shiny cards in this. So the more reverse cards I get, the worse my luck is. Yeah, I already have 3 boosters, no shiny cards. Yeah, like I like sorting them like this because it's just because I put them in boxes, you know, because I also usually play this game. So when I need something, I just have to look, oh, do I need a trainer card? Do I need, which set do I need? You know? So it makes this a lot easier for me to figure out where I have to search for it. Yeah, they put these in the wrong way. Oh, there's a shiny card. You can tell because all of the shiny cards have like whitening on their edges, and it's the weird dragon thing. But yeah, like you can tell like on the sides. See, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but on the sides they have whitening where the inker print didn't come through. It's really, these have like really bad quality most of the time. Shiny cards, which I kind of don't like, but since I don't resell them, it's whatever. I'm not gonna go to PSA get every single card trader or something. I'm just like, yeah, I got this for the collection. It still sucks, but what can you do, right? And another shiny. The first stage of Hatterene. I don't think I pulled this one yet. I got a couple already. I still need the pin box cards. Like I haven't gotten any of the pin boxes, which pisses me off because you know I need them for the collection. Ooh, amazing rare, amazing at Kyogre. I don't think I pulled this one yet. I think this was the last one I was missing actually. From the amazing rares from this set. Look at this. I love how the amazing rares look, and sadly this is the last set where they put them in. But yeah, I think I have every single amazing rare now from this set. It's actually really nice that I pulled Kyogre. Really happy about that actually. Yeah, like I really like how they kind of like bleed over in the frame of the card. It looks so cool. Just reverse. Energy, trainer. I think the amazing rares are some of the best concept they ever came up with like, oh, they look cool. And a shiny monkey. Yeah. Shiny monkey. I like how the German name is Chimp Sticks. Because you know, chimp and sticks. Chimp Sticks. I don't know how he's always called names though. I don't know most Pokemon names from like the 8th generation. In like 2 languages. I know the older ones, but the newer ones are just kind of like. And Bumblebee, and shiny Bumblebee. It's a good pull. It's a good pull. I don't mind that. I didn't have that. So far, not a big shiny card. No V card. There's only like I think 5 or 6 V cards in this and shiny. Dubwool. Scorch Lime. The dark fairy type guy. That's there. Oh, look at this! What I pulled there. The shiny monkey in VMAX. Speaking of which, yeah, this is also there. The starters were also in shiny in that. This is the shiny starter monkey. Gortrom. He's called in German. Nice. This is a really good pull. I don't know if I already had this one though. I might have this one already, but I don't mind because I won. Ideally, I would have playsets of everything, you know. But getting everything as a playset in this set is nearly impossible because you need 4 Charizards, and that's just no. You don't want no. Oh, shiny Galarian. This guy. I forgot his name. I'm embarrassed to say that I don't know most of these cards in English. The Zigzag Rune is the first stage. Linoon, that's what's the name, Linoon. Galarian Linoon. No, I remember. Galarian Linoon. That's the name. Right. Yeah, they put all of these in the wrong way. It's really weird. And shiny Galar Meowth. I think I had this one already. Oh, another amazing rare Kyogre. Oh, look at this. 2 of these. Nice. And this thing in foil for some reason. I don't know why this is in here. But yeah, 2 amazing rare Kyogres. I like that. I like these odds. Because the attack is actually pretty fucking strong. Oh, another full art trainer. I think it's another. Oh, it's. Okay, this one is actually a joke, like a pun in German. I don't know how this trainer is called in English, but in German she's called Petra Fact, which is a pun to the word Tetra Pak, which was like a brand of packaging in Germany, and that's why they called it Petra Fact. See? Yeah. And Martin, to be fair, the pull rates in this set are really good actually. Like, oh wait, this is in the wrong stack. Let's go with this. Like the pull rates in Shiny Fates are pretty good. Like on average, every 3 boosts you get a shiny card. And shiny. I already had this. I think I have 3 of these now. The bird guy from Sun and Moon. I still think Hidden Fates is a better set because it has more shinies in it, more different cards. You have all the evolutions and stuff like that. It was a really good set. This is not a bad set. And another shiny, a shiny chinchilla thing. But I think it's not a bad set, this one, but I think Hidden Fates is still the better one compared to this. If they would have launched this like in the life cycle where they have like 5 or 6 booster packs already out, would have been much better. But they launched this too early. They should have done this like later in the lifetime of Sun and Moon. I mean of Sword and Shield. Like, I'd say like pack 8 or 9 would be the most ideal, like 8.5. Because then you'd have a larger amount of cards to work with. Because like the thing about the Hidden Fates was that you had a lot of GX cards in it. Which this one doesn't. It has like a couple of V cards, but nothing noteworthy. Like, you see, it has like reprints like this, but nobody really cares for these. Because most of the reprints in this are bad. If they would have reprinted like some of the big cards, like Charizard, or I don't know. I know they reprinted Crobat, which was good. But overall, I think this is a weak set. Like in compared to Shining Fate, to Hidden Fates, at least. Because Hidden Fates was just better. Because if they had like Vivid Voltage back, like mixed in with this, would have been much better. Like if it could have gotten like the shiny Pikachu VMAX or like any card from Vivid Voltage really. Oh, and oh, there he is. There is the legend himself, Ball Guy. They actually called him Baldwin in German, which I find really funny. But yeah, Ball Guy full art. This is a really nice card. I have this in Japanese already, but having it in German is also a nice touch. So I put 3 full art trainers from this, which is actually really, really good. But Sadly, they cut the one trainer that everyone cared about, which was Marnie Full Art, but I already pulled her, luckily enough. I pulled her from the Japanese pack. I think they only called him Baldwin because translating ball guy into German would just be really awkward, because it would just be Balltyp, which doesn't sound nice. So Baldwin was just a better choice. Oh, reverse. Getting cocked by reverse cards here. Ooh, another full art trainer, and it's it's Rose. Look at this guy. Look at the dead bud. This guy will fuck your wife. If anyone knows what I'm referencing, you need to see a psychologist. But some people will know. Some people will know what I'm talking about when I say he's gonna fuck your wife. Like, some people know. Oh boy, do they be knowing. But yeah, I'm getting every single full art trainer that I was still missing from the set. So far, no duplicate full art trainer. And shiny elephant. The cards that I'm still hoping for are the Eternatus cards, the golden ones. Like, I really want those. I have the Japanese VMAX, but I'd like to have the English one, the German one. You know, just because it looks cool. But I don't know if he's part of the shiny set or if he's part of the normal set. I'd have to look that up, but I think he's part of the shiny set. Because they split this in, like, these are called SV, Shiny Vault. And these just have the normal number. I think it was an SV card. Eternatus. Eternal Nut. Then nothing else matters. Oh, another. The first duplicate of the day. Shiny Bunny. First duplicate of the day. So let me just make the stacks a bit better here. Like they're blending in each other, which it's not supposed to do. Better. Much better. What do we have here? We have Garbage. I just like that they actually like reprinted some cards in this, like the Boss's Orders, I think it's called in English. Because that was a really expensive card. Oh, and another full art. And it's just a normal Ditto. But it's still Ditto VMAX. It's not the shiny one, but it's still Ditto VMAX. Because you can pull the shiny Ditto VMAX in this as well. Which is also one of the VMAX, the shiny VMAX cards in this. The Ditto V and VMAX. But Ditto VMAX is a nice card. It's really funny. Yeah, here we have another one of these guys. Useless. Nobody likes you. Stupid Anchor. Like, I want to see anyone who says this is their favorite Pokemon, the fucking Anchor. And just the foil. Up. Honestly, they could make these sets, the shiny sets, a lot better if they would have just said, you know what, every pack has a shiny in it. Oops. Nope, I don't want to damage these. Like, okay, some collectors will freak out about what I just said, but my point is this. If they put a shiny card in every booster pack, right? Yes, the value of the card would decrease, but that would also mean that these wouldn't be scalped as much. Because people wouldn't have their heads full much sooner. Oh! Quality control of Pokemon, everyone. Quality control. What is this? This is just a V card, but yeah, okay. Cool. That's what I mean, like with these packs, the quality control is just garbage. The packaging is great, but the packs themselves are really, really bad. Which is because they rush them out, but it's also Pokemon's fault. Because if they would open a press in Germany or like anywhere in Europe, really, they could produce much larger numbers and wouldn't have to produce everything in the US. Like the entire Western market is covered by the US. Everything is produced in the US, which means we also have to pay more for the cards here because they import it technically. You know, tax and. You know, the demand is just harder to meet because they are like, oh, they sell more in the US, but they also sell more in Europe. So, you know, what do we do? Because they're always going to produce more for the domestic market, which is the US market. So the European market is just fucked over continuously. But if they had a card press in Europe, this wouldn't be much of an issue. And a shiny... this one. Because they could just be like, you know what, we can produce in Europe, and we can produce in the US, and you know, if one of the two has issues producing, we can just, you know, shift production. Meaning that, for instance, if the US has a high demand and the EU doesn't, they can ship over stuff from the EU to US and such. And what do we have here? Oh, this is just a shiny normal one. This is not the VMAX, it's the V, which is nice. Why am I only pulling the stupid monkey? Would you love a monkey man if the monkey man does what a monkey can? And what do we have here? Oh, look at this! The final stage. Nice. If I put a Zigzagoon, I pulled the entire evolution line. Another shiny card in this. Oh, amazing rare actually. Another amazing rare, Yveltal. See? This is another amazing rare from this set. Like the Kyogre has like a splash effect going on, but this has a swirl. Nice. Really nice. And there's, I think there's a card the other way around again in this. No, it's a full art again. It's another rose. Another fucking rose, boys. First duplicate trainer of the set. I don't mind, the rose is funny as hell. Rose is like the funniest card of this. I still need the Pierce and Kabu, I think he's called. These are also full art trainers in this. Pierce and Kabu. Moth's orders. Yeah, most of these are just... nobody cares about them. I find it insane that some people just get the Charizard from a pin collection. Like, they just buy one pin collector that they have like 1 or 2 Charizards in it. It's just like, wow. And shiny Coruscant. Coruscant? I don't know how it's called in English, but it's a shiny one. I have the big one from that. I actually pulled the evolution on that last time. I didn't open boosters last time on stream because I didn't have that money. So I was like, ah. And what is here? It's... oh, Dedenne. Shiny Dedenne. That's actually a card that people will want because it has Mad Party, which is the deck type. I think there's a full art in this. Yeah, there is. Look at this. But it's from this set. It's the reprint of this. It's just the reprint. It's not the shiny one. The shiny ones are way, well, shinier. I don't know why they put this as a reprint in here, though. I think it has like a different attack. Yeah, I think it has a different attack. Look at this. There's like smudge on this. Look at that. That's what I mean. They don't give a shit about quality control with these packs. Which sucks, because this is supposed to be like their premium set. Ugh. Yeah, like Pokemon has been dropping the ball. Like that's why I said like a lot on my Twitter and like other streams that the pre-ordered stuff that I have, like pre-ordered. It's like the last stuff I'll get from Pokemon because I don't support this kind of behavior anymore. I don't support the scalping. I don't support the like neither from both sides, from the sellers or the resellers. I don't like the quality control. I don't like the scarcity of the product. They've just been dropping the ball completely. And what is in here? It's more Pekka. Like they really dropped the ball in this set with the availability. Champions Path should have been like where they realized, oh hey, maybe we should produce more. And this set should have been the set where they just pumped it out because the demand is there. People want to buy this, but they just didn't. Just completely dropped the ball on this set, and it's just so sad. And some retailers here in Germany have gotten a message from Migo, which is the distributor, that pre-orders of battle styles cannot be fulfilled at all. Like the total availability of the set in Germany is 5% of the ordered amount, meaning 95% of the ordered stuff will not be shipped. Like that's insane. And that's when I said, you know what, fuck this. Like I like Pokemon as like what it is, but I don't like the company behind it. They're doing so many bad things. It's so mismanaged. Like I know that a certain pandemic has impacted delivery chains by a lot, but Pokemon should have, you know, they had time. This isn't the first time that product has run scarce. Hidden Fates was a good indicator of this. And in the 1 year where the pandemic was going on, they could have went and made another press in Europe. They could have done that, but they didn't. So this is entirely to blame on them. And I got another monkey. I only pulled a fucking monkey in shiny. Look at this shit. I hate. Oh, and a Crobat V. This, yeah. Like I have absolutely no respect for how Pokemon handled the situation. None. They went about it in the worst way they possibly could have done it, and they did. Like, starting with Sword and Shield, they just dropped the ball so fucking hard. Like, the games look bad, the remakes look bad, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, they just look really bad. I don't know. It's not what people wanted. It's not what people asked for. It's just a one-to-one remake, but on the Switch. And yeah, to close it off, nothing. Didn't pull any really big money cards, like no gold cards, but I pulled the trainer card, which is nice. I'm gonna put these in my folder now. I genuinely hate how the remake looks. It's just bad. If they would have released Diamond and Pearl in the eShop, you know, the DS version, it would have been the same. It would have been exactly the same. The fact that they didn't even make it platinum right? That they still went like, oh, we have to do 2 editions, even though they have fucking platinum. They could have just said, oh, you know what, we're just gonna do platinum. We're just gonna do one of them, but we're gonna do it right. No, they had to do 2 versions which have no differences to the originals. Like, I really fucking loved Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think that's when people like realized the remakes can be good. Fire Red and Leaf Green. And Heart Gold Soul Silver were also really fucking good. I still like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, though that they kind of dropped the ball with that, but I still think they're good remakes for what they are, right? They're still faithful to the original by adding the whole Delta episode. I fucking love the Delta episode. It's like the most anime shit they've ever done. And then they started dropping the ball. With Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is like the first thing where they dropped. Like, I like that they put like additional deals, like additional chapter on it. I didn't like that it was essentially the same game with another chapter on it. I didn't like that they basically rewrote Lusamin's story arc for no reason. Because she was good as she was, like, literally evil. Like, she wasn't like the other bosses where it's like, oh, you know, we have a motive. And Lusamin was just like, no, she's just batshit crazy. And then they did Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield were just, yeah, fuck Sword and Shield. They're just awful. I like the Pokemon designs for the most part. I just hate the games. They look awful. Like, people say, oh, it's, you know, it's a Switch. You know, the games on the Switch shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't expect that much. But look at fucking Xenoblade 2. That's a game that came out 2 years prior. Xenoblade 2 came 2 years before this game. And it looked so much better. Breath of the Wild looked so much better. There's so many Switch titles where you can point to Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 2, Breath of the Wild. What else did we have that came out before that? No, Link's Awakening came later, I think. It's basically like most in-house titles from Nintendo on the Switch, which were like exclusively Switch, just looked so much better. Like, fucking Let's Go looks better. I like Let's Go more than Sword and Shield, and I fucking hate Gen 1 because it's just like, oh, everyone is like, Gen 1, Sword is so good. No, but even fucking Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was good because they were actually made by Nintendo. They were directed by Nintendo and not by Game Freak. I think Game Freak was producing them, but they were directed by Nintendo. So they actually were like, they actually oversaw the production. Were like, yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do this. So they actually, like, they look good. They looked like good remakes. The gameplay was meh, but they looked good. But then Sword and Shield released the biggest dog pile. I can't even describe it properly. It's just garbage. No. The thing, this has people keep saying that it's wrong. It's wrong. First of all, Pokemon is owned by Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures Inc. It's a triple thing. Pokemon Company International, right? And yes, they have a schedule to hold. But first of all, Game Freak is like, it's not like, oh, they don't get the schedule for the game to be like, oh, you have to release this in 2019. No. The thing is, they are like, okay, we're working on the new game, and then they're like, okay, how long do you think we'll take to finish this? And then Game Freak gives them like a schedule, you know, how it usually is. Like, yeah, there's some publishers who do that, but I'm pretty sure Game Freak is like, yeah, we're gonna take like a year for this. But you have to keep in mind, with Game Freak, is the following thing. They straight out said in some interviews that they do not like the Switch hardware. They think the Switch has no future. This is before the Switch released, and that they will keep developing for the 3DS. So that's stuff they said themselves. And from what I can tell from Sword and Shield, from some models, is that the game was meant to be released on the 3DS. That's like the only way I can explain like the low poly models and low quality textures on some things, because they were remnants. Because they just didn't bother to make them better. So they essentially just used the 3DS game and just beefed it up. Because the game was not optimized for the Switch at all. Not at all. The game runs like shit. Like, you have to consider, fucking most modern games that have cross-platform release on the Switch have less issues on the Switch than Pokemon Sword and Shield, a game that was made for the Switch. Like, if you look at Mario Odyssey, for instance, the game looks phenomenal, and it runs fucking brilliantly on the Switch. Xenoblade 2, so it has some chucks here and there, but it still looks great while having a bigger draw distance than fucking Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield can't even run on 60 FPS in the starting area, because it just lags itself into oblivion. And it feels unfinished. Like, the characters do the while having no voice to them, like, it feels like they wanted to have, like, the option to do voicing in this, but they just didn't bother to do it. Or maybe it might be a time mistake, maybe they just didn't care. The visuals of the game are dated. Like, this is like something, if they would have released it on the Wii U, it would have been fine. Right? Like, on the Wii U, I would have been like, yeah, sure, whatever. But on the Switch, no. Like, the Sword and Shield has like 2012 graphics. If at all. Like, I remember games, like, it looks like fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Graphically. And I think Modern Warfare 2 looks fucking better than Sword and Shield. And the fact that they straight out lied about it in the marketing is like the worst part. If they would have just went and were like, yeah, you know what? That's what we could do. No, they lied about remaking the models, they lied about remaking the animations, while people proved that these are like straight out rips from Sun and Moon. Like, they lied about this. That's the worst part. They did try to fuck people over with this. They did try to convince them that this is what they wanted to do. But it's not. And it also has everything to do with like Game Freak being too stubborn to hire new forces. Because as far as I know, they have like 50-ish employees, and they refuse to hire more because it's like a circle jerk in Game Freak. They're all like, oh, patting themselves on the back, being like, oh, we made Pokemon. I think they handled Pokemon really badly. Also, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly again. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. I still have some stuff to open. I still have the starter decks to open. And I'll continue my Game Freak rant then. Because I want to come back to your question about the developer thing. Also, sorry if you can't see what I'm doing here very well. It's just very bothersome to put this on the desk. There we go, full page of Dragapults. Now I need to do the full page of these. Oh wait, this is the wrong. This one comes up here. And I need to do the small shinies as well. So I have the small shinies in this too. I'm just gonna sort them by color. That's what I usually do. Oh, I see, I see. So it basically has like a semi offline mode. Interesting. So I originally sorted these by color, but I don't know if I'll keep it like this. I might resort them later on when I stop collecting the set. So I don't have to continuously like change them up and all that. Because yeah, see, I have 3 of these guys. Monkeys. Go in here. Also, I always have 1 space, so in case I get like 2 of them, you know, I already have the space for them. It's just a foresight kind of deal. Makes it easier. But I'm really glad that the set is looking more and more complete here. Getting some really, really good pulls. Like, very few duplicates, which is always nice. I'm happy I got Voodoo though. Like the shiny Voodoo. Because, you know, shiny Voodoo is great. Fucking love shiny Voodoo. Like I said, I like most of the designs from Gen 8. I just don't like the games. Like, don't get me wrong, some aspects in them are good. But, yeah. Like, for instance, I like the raid mechanic in itself, but I don't like how long it takes to do a raid. Because you have to watch all the animations, and like, if someone has like gets hit by a status attack, you have to watch like every single status on every Pokemon and watch the animation. Just cumbersome. It's just don't do that. You feel me? That's something I don't like. Also, I'm just glad I got my collection for other promos full now. Like, I got all Dragapults, I got all Crobats. Like, that feels nice. I just need 3 more fucking EV VMAX. But getting the Elite Trainer box is just such a pain. Because you can only... Either you have to overpay for it for like 120 bucks or some shit. Or you just have to be lucky. You can just go and buy one. You know what I say? Oh well, what can you do? I like to do card openings, not because I'm like, oh, I can open cards and keep them on stream. It's just like I like hanging out with you guys, right? And I mean, yeah, having the cards is a bonus, no question about that. But I just like hanging out with people like this, you know, just casually chatting and you know, talking about card games and stuff. It's just a very relaxed time. Because it's something I'm very knowledgeable about. I know a lot of card game stuff. In general, like Yu-Gi-Oh! I know a bit. I know a lot of Pokemon. Magic is not something I'm very well versed in, but I know a bit about Magic. It's just nice. And I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? Like I'm not like let's see, the Critical or someone like that who's like, oh, I have 4,000 or 5,000 people who watch my streams and stuff like that. I have 5 to 7 at most. But I still appreciate it in the company. I wouldn't mind having more viewers, but at the same time, I think if I have like a lot of people, I wouldn't catch a lot of messages at the same time, which would suck. Like, I'll be upfront about that. That would definitely suck, because I'd have to hunt like for the messages, what people wrote me, and I don't want to do that. The main issue is that I can't play a lot of games that I'd like to stream because my computer isn't good enough for that. Like, for instance, I would like to stream Final Fantasy 15. I have it. Bought it recently. But I can't stream that because my GPU would basically commit Sudoku. Seppuku. Sure. Sorry, Seppuku. Because it's a very graphics intensive game, and I'll have a 4K screen. If I don't play on 4K, it looks super muddy. So streaming in 4K is like even Hollow Knight struggled at some points, and that says a lot. Like, Hollow Knight is not a super demanding game, is it? So yeah. Like, even Terraria Calamity got chugged. Normal Terraria is fun, but Calamity chugged. I think it was because Terraria is 30 bits. So that might have been why. Because it tried to allocate resources to itself that it couldn't do. Because Streamlabs was hogging them. These are really tight sleeves, Jesus. I don't like how tight these are. I have so many God of Wars. Steel, I don't have any steel. Yeah, dark. Dark is where I want to go. Well, I finally have another playset of Crobats, because I already had a playset, but I have them in my normal deck. And now, because of the reprints, I have a second set of them. You can see it here. Like, you can see how they shimmer. Where's the anchor? There's the anchor. So I already had the anchor from Sword Shield Base. I didn't buy a lot of Sword and Shield Base, so I don't have a lot of them. But at least I can get my playsets full with this. Like, I have a lot of cards, almost playsets. Like here. Just... like, you can see how many fucking Champions Path boxes I bought because I wanted to pull the stupid ass Charizard from my collection. Because these are all doubles. I wanted to give them to my local card store, but the guy was like, dude, we already have that many, we don't need more. What's up? This kind of stuck with these. This is my GX one, I don't need that. This is the one I was looking for. This is the Amazing Rare one. As you can tell, I almost have every Amazing Rare 4 times, except Raikou and Celebi. I don't have any Celebi. But I have a friend who wanted to give me one, we just haven't met up again. Because quarantine and all that. Like, we went into quarantine, but it was locked down. But he was also moving. like in his own apartment, so it's not something he had time for. I wanted to help him move, but I can't. Because I'm not allowed to do like much physical stuff due to, you know, technically still being post-operation. Post-surgery. So I'm still forbidden from doing like a lot of heavy lifting and all that, so I was absolutely useless. So I was like, dude, I'm just... It's like, that's no worries, no worries. All good. He's a cool dude. But yeah, that's like one of the factors. Yeah. No, I'm really happy that I got most of the amazing lists. You can tell, like, this is in a Japanese one here. The Reshiram, that's the Japanese one. I have the German one here, this Japanese one here. I can actually pull the Japanese one from the Nessa box that I had. Like, I pulled this stupid monkey so many times. I have 3 in gold, I have 3 there. I don't know why. I buy a tin box randomly to pull the fucking monkey. I'm cursed. Also, this is the Japanese gold alternatives. Like, I was hoping to pull this in German. This is the gold one. I pulled this on stream as well, which I'm really happy about, because I know it's a nice looking card. Ah. Okay, Sword and Shield. This is Sword and Shield here. And this, by the way, is the card that I was talking about earlier. This is the card that they cut from the Western set, Marnie, the second full-on Marnie. This card is now super fucking expensive. Like, I saw that it's like in most Japanese shops, it's more expensive than the shiny Charizard. Like, this thing is, I think, like 279,000 yen. Might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Like, it's like 300, 400 bucks now, which I find insane, because when I got this card, it was like 200. And that's almost twice as expensive. Like, yes, the thing is, if I say yen, and like, usually it's like a 1-to-1 conversion, but you have to consider shipping fees, customs, and all that. That adds up. So yeah, I'm really happy I pulled this, because I would not buy this as a single. I know it's too expensive. And I can actually show this off on stream now, because that's really interesting. This is the Japanese ball guy. I can go down all this sleeve here, because I wanted to show you guys the texturing on the Japanese card. First of all, you can tell that it's a lot. This one has darker colors on it, but the texturing is also much finer on it. Like, you can tell when I show it in the light that the Japanese one has like a lot more tiny reflections than the big one, than this one here, the Western one. And the Japanese ones are generally higher quality in that regard. It's just something I noticed, and that was pointed out to me by some acquaintance. It's not a friend, but it's an acquaintance. It's someone who also collects Pokemon, but he does it on a professional level, as in he trades with this, like not like fucking stock trading or anything. No, he buys and sells singles and shit like that. And you know, I respect the hustle, because he's not a scalper. He buys sealed product, keeps it for years, and then sells it like 5 years later. Like, he still has like base set stuff. Like, he has a sealed base set first edition Shadowless box. I think at least it was Shadowless. I'm not sure. But I think he does. And he has like basically every set ever made as like a booster box still sealed. Just, you know, not outside of somewhere. It's like a storage unit for them. Like, with the fucking airtight seal and shit like that, so they don't get any kind of damage on them. It's insane. I don't understand why you want to do that, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah, these are like $100,000 to $200,000 per box. So I can kind of see what it means. Yeah, kinda. Like, I respect that he does that. He got into this, like, way early, so... You know... I respect it. I also put the Japanese shiny cards in here. The ones that I pulled. I didn't put them in the other folder because the English one is a Japanese. Oh yeah, there's one trainer card that I still miss from Shining Fates, which I still want, which is Skylar. I still want the Skylar from that set. Because, as you can tell, I kind of like Skylar. You can tell on this side, on the side here. I have like all other full art versions of her. But I'd like to have the new full art version as well. Because, Skylar's just cute. I have no problem admitting that. And people who say that Skylar's underage are idiots because she has a fucking company. She flies a plane. And unless minors in Pokemon are allowed to fly planes, which might very well be possible actually, she's not a minor. I think she's like 19. And if you watch Generations, you can tell that she's like older. Generations does a really good job at like showing the trainers how they're supposed to be, and not how, you know, Pokemon makes them in the game, like the cute chibi characters. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. So I'm just gonna put them all together for now. And when we all stay together, we know what to do. All get together and we say a few. What the fuck was that called? Oh. Okay. Not good. Not good. Toy Box. That's the band. Toy Box. They did some really questionable songs, considering that a lot of these were like children's songs. In quotation marks. Like a lot of them were really questionable with like the lyrics. I just have to watch out to not break my tablet with this because the tablet is not cheap. Like, I know I'm using it like as like a base for everything because the thing is it's sturdy, it's very sturdy, but it's not indestructible. Where did I put these? There's a box here somewhere. Give me a second. I have a box here. Oh, for cards. At least empty. I mean, it's not shiny face, but, you know, I still have a couple of these just emptied. I have like probably 40-50 of these boxes from different sets. Because these were like the ones I usually buy because I like the dice. Like every time I found one, I was like, fuck yeah, new dice. Sorry if it's very loud on stream. But I don't think there's any quiet way to go about this. And of course the code cards are also on this. I usually keep them around, because you never know. If I ever get the itch again to play the online TCG, I always have them at hand. See? The only issue is that these boxes tend to fucking destroy the cards. If you stuff them too tight. So you have to be a bit more careful with them. Because these are old Elite Trainer boxes. But it should be good now, yeah. It's good. It's sitting comfortably on it. And I'm gonna open the starter decks for possible now. So those. The white, I mean it's yellow, but they call it white. And the black one. And this actually has a rabbit that I pulled from the previous set as a Ruda in it. Interesting. Yeah, let's open this. I'm just gonna fucking destroy that box because I don't care. I don't intend to keep the box for this. It doesn't matter. boxes back there. Because, you know, recycling is important. And yeah, I have mad respect for him because of that. Because I hate scalpers, like, a lot. Because they've ruined everything since beginning of 2020. GPUs, consoles, card games, like, no hobby is safe from them, which sucks so fucking much. Like, you can't have any fun with anything anymore because scalpers just pile up. And I really hope that soon there's gonna be laws against it. Because scalping is just the worst. The worst. There we go. Up. Like, same with Bitcoin mining. Make fucking Bitcoin mining illegal. I mean, it's easy to detect considering the amount of electricity you need for it. Yeah, let's look at this. This is the ruler from this set. Brunhild. I really like the texturing on the newer sets on these. Like the Alice and the Alice Returns set, which is the new one, Alice Origins. They don't have that anymore. But I like how they made like everything full art in these. Like every deck card is full art. It's so nice. Oh yeah, I do. I mean, they released them in Germany and it already started. Like, first day, there were people like already like fucking stealing from McDonald's to buy these cards. Just recently, actually, there was a thing in my city where a group of kids, like I think it was like two, three kids, bought McDonald's menus for the Pokemon cards, and they were robbed. Like, there was like a group of like 5 adolescents who robbed them from the Pokemon cards, like outside the fucking store. It's just like, wow, this is, yeah, thanks Pokemon. Yeah, here, this is the other ruler, the rabbit guy. Like, quite honestly, after the McDonald's thing in the US, they should have cancelled it. In Germany, they should have just cancelled it worldwide. And just, the smartest thing they could have done is, like, either, like, do a mail-in thing where you can, like, send in, like, a recipe or something online and then have the cards be mailed to you, right? And then limit that one per person or something like that. Or do it with the app, where it's like, you know, you can only use it once per day when you have like the app, and you use like a QR code, because they do that for the fucking coupons. They do that. I don't know why they didn't do that for the Pokemon thing. Like, I don't understand that. And this is Lucifer from this thing. This is the black judge. And I mean black as in, you know, the color is literally called black in the game. It's referred to as black. I feel like I have to clarify this because there probably are people who want to misunderstand. Also, this looks like really nice. I like this. This is my aesthetic. This is my aesthetic. Look at this. I like this card. Lower form angel. This is why I like Forcible. They have shit like this. And the game is like 13 plus. Like, Twitch can't, like, the thing is, I'm sometimes afraid that Twitch is gonna be like, oh, you're showing too much nudity, but the thing is, in every country this game released and it's 13 plus. So, you know, it's not adult. Like, yes, they show a lot of skin, but it's not like you can't see anything. got like this is the other card. This is the Lich. Just the guy. And then you have thighs over here. Look at these thighs. And then you have spooky, scary skeletons. Let's see. These guys. Crystals, 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 and another one of the promo cards. I don't need the promo card. Because I have now 5 of these. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with 5 of these. I don't need 5. I like the starter decks a lot, they look cool. I like the Force of Will starters a lot more than Pokemon, because Pokemon basically just takes cards from the set and puts them in a deck. Which I guess is good, but Force of Will is like, we're gonna make you need cards just for the starter deck, which I like a lot more as a concept. Like, I'm actually considering buying more of the red starter deck from New Valhalla, because I fucking love the Isis card, the Egyptian god, and she also plays this card in her deck. Like, this is one of the cards in her deck, just not in this version. It's a secret rare. I still love this card. It's fantastic. I actually want to make my own card game. I have like everything for that written down roughly. Like, I have a play system that I thought about and kind of balanced out, but making it is a different thing. Because my personal idea with it would be to make it digital, so I could test it out with friends, right? Especially in the pandemic, it's like the best way to go about it, in my opinion. Like, you just give people like a card pool that they can build decks with and try them out. But the issue is finding a programmer for this. Because with the artwork, it's not a problem. I can make the artwork. I have friends who would be willing to chip in their artwork, and they're like, yeah, you can use this. And the concept is really fun. It's based on, it's like a mix out of Force of Will, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, like a lot of different cards mixed in together, and like took the best out of them, put it together in a way that works. But like I said, unless I have a program I can do it, because I don't fucking know how to program. I level design, no problem. Like the as long as it's not a code, I can do it. That's the thing. I can't program at all. I tried it. It's not something I can wrap my hand around. It's not that I'm like stupid or anything. It's just I don't have the focus for it. Because it's not a way you can go about creatively in a manner. It's like something where you need to know what you're doing. You can't just hammer it in and be like, yeah. No, you need to know what you're doing. You need to have a plan for this, how you're gonna go about it. And yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I have a friend who programs, and I saw his code. Like, I can read certain codes. I can read them, and I know what they're about. Like, I can kind of read C++. I can read HTML. It's fucking HTML. I can read Java to an extent. Lua, of course. Who can't? Lua is super easy to learn. Like, I can't even kind of work in Lua. As long as I like have something to work with, I can do with it. Basically, I understand what I'm looking at in most cases, because I understand the statements in them. Because I worked with Source, where some of that stuff was also necessary to know. But in general, I just can't make anything from scratch. It's just not something I do. That's why I'm very afraid of stuff like Game Maker and Unity and all that, because I'm just like, ugh, I have to know to program in this. Ugh. Spooky. I'm just getting my oversized cards, by the way. But yeah, it's not something I excel at. Like, the card game itself should be a lot of fun if it would work out. But when does anything ever work out, right? All right, I'm gonna put like my oversized cards on these. I waited for these for fucking months. I was ecstatic when they announced these. The oversized decks. I mean, orders. The one thing that I'm concerned about is that the old GX ones don't fit in it. But I think they might. No, they actually don't. Oh, that sucks. They kind of poke out. That's stupid. I don't know why they didn't make them just a bit bigger. Gonna get all of the Pikachu promos out so I can put them all in the same folder. People already resell these fucking folders. Like, I saw people put them up on like different websites, and they asked like 40-50 bucks for these. It's ridiculous. Like, look at how much they retail for. This is how much they retail for, which I think is fine. I mean, yeah, in the US they also have booster packs in them for that price, but whatever, right? But I hate that people resell these. Because these are supposed to be fun thing for kids, you know, they're not for adults. I mean, kind of adults, I guess. But they're not supposed to be like a fucking stock market speculative purchase or something like that. It's just like, yeah, it's Pokemon. It's cards. No. But no. But yeah, the GX cards don't fit in this kind of makes me upset. Because I have most cards from the GX era and XY era. Oversized, but... oh well. Oh well. At least I can put some of them away. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I really like how they fit in, though. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Also, if I'm looking like this, it's because my microphone is like right in front of the chat. Because I don't have much space on my desk, so I always have to be like, whoop. What is it? But I really like these folders and like as a concept, because I mean, look at this. This looks nice. Like, holy fucking shit, this is nice. This is Hatterene, this is the fairy guy. My original plan with these oversized cards was the same I had with Forza Will, where I just put them on my wall, because I have so many of these. I might just still do it with the GX cards, because they don't fit in this. But, at least the new full arts I can just put in here, which is nice. I really don't know why they changed the size of these, there's no point in it. Getting them in is a bit of a pain like this, though. Let me just... I think it's because I reached the middle of the album. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy when I open stuff like this and just talk to you. Also, these are actually from Yu-Gi-Oh! They had these... I don't know if you got them. I think you got them in the Legendary Collection boxes. It was either that or you got them from like. I think that no, I think they were like from the Dragon Collections. But yeah, I have like I think all of them. And I think they have like the they're a bit bigger. But I have Blue Eyes by Dragon. I have the Stardust Dragon. I have the Dark Magicians. Like it's two. I have Dark Magician Girl, and I have the Tour Guide of Underworld. These are actually the manga art books, these cards. Like, you can tell. They actually have, like, the effects, too. I mean, I like opening stuff, so if you guys want to see me open more stuff, you know, donating to me helps, because I can't afford more stuff to open. Because I can only spend so much on cards and all that, right? And I already try to go for like the cheap stuff. I don't buy like the super expensive box sets or anything like that. That's just not my thing. I'm just happy to open something. For instance, with Force of Will, I was tempted to buy the pre-release packs, because you can buy the sealed pre-release boxes in the US still, because some stores still have them, and they are relatively cheap. They cost like 50 to 100 bucks on average, right? Usually I have to pay like additional 50% on the price as like import tax and delivery, but they're still cheaper than buying them individually. For instance, you can get Curse of the Frozen Casket, which is Lapis 1, and for 50 bucks per box. It's 72 booster packs, 2 playmats, and all that. I would probably like give the playmats away or some shit if people really donated for this. Thank you for coming, dude. It was nice having you. Take care, my man. Yeah, I was really tempted to get that box, but I'm still on the edge of it. I'm just gonna like, do I want this? Do I want it? Do I don't want it? Oh, I still... Yeah, I have these still here. Interesting. I can put all of the fucking doubles away. Fuck double! I don't know why the Inspector Gadget thing is stuck in my head. It's been for quite a while. I wish they would make sleeves for these things, like normal sleeves. That would be fucking fantastic. I have more of... Yeah, there's Meowth again. Meow, that's right. Mama Meow. There's more to part. I still need more of these. Also, this is an ancient one. Look at this. This one is fucking old. This is like, I think, the first one they released. The oversized cards. Yeah, I think there's more below these. Yeah, these don't fit in here. These are too big, but I have more of the small ones. I know I do. Is this the small one or is this the big one? Did they... No, this is... Wait, are these still the big ones? Yeah, okay, these are still the big ones. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, I can't put any of these in here because they're all too big for no reason. Yeah, I can only have like one somewhat full. Like, look at how much this thing bends. Just, I don't know why they didn't make them wider, considering that they wanted you to fill these up. I think they only wanted you to put one card in each slot, which is stupid. Because, you know, they hold that many. But yeah, I can show you some of the old cards here I have. Like, these are the EX cards. These are, like, super old. I don't have many of these. This is like when I started in 2015, I wasn't, like, taking commission or anything back in the day because I was still starting out as an artist, so... I didn't have much money to buy stuff, so I just bought from whatever money I had. And this is the Tapu Lily box, which was also nice. This is when I started like being able to buy more, because you know, I made more money from commissions. So, you know, you can tell like these are. This is one I actually imported. This one is super expensive nowadays, by the way. The Latias and Latios Altamar promo. Hey Anglo. Anglo, I have bad news. You know this? This one here for the big cards? Yeah, the old cards don't fit in these. They just don't fit. Thank you for following Corin16. And also, the design of them is really stupid, because you're supposed to put only one card on each side instead of double-siding them. So this is what happens if you don't do that. It's really badly designed. But I mean, look at this. It looks nice. Eee. Yeah. And I got 4 of these because I thought, you know, I could finally put all of my cards away. Now I just have 3 of them lying around. Whatever. Okay, take care, Martin. Hope you have a nice day. Well, Milk Talk, I opened a few Pokemon boosters. That's pretty much all you missed. And also, yeah, this is a nice card. I'm just mostly sorting these here right now, because I might as well. I think these are all sorted. Yeah, these are all already sorted. And no, Anglo, there aren't. Sadly, there aren't. So my original plan of just putting these on my wall is still there. Because what else am I supposed to do with these? Also, Anglo, I want to see something funny. Here. Oversized Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These are actually official, by the way. These are not like reproduced. These are actually sold by Konami. This is just promotional things. They just, I think they gave them to you with the Dragons boxes. But these are actually bigger than the Pokemon cards, and these are from the manga. Actually, these are the manga artworks. That's why they made them. And like you can see a Dark Magician Girl and shit like that. And the funny thing is, these are they don't say they're not tournament. They're not allowed to use in tournament, but you can't use them anyway because they. I was asked. But I like these because they're just funny. And yeah, I'm just gonna put these away really quick because these bother me. They're very heavy. And the thing is, I pulled the card I wanted today, so I'm really happy about that. Which is this one here. I pulled this. Rhea. This is the card that I wanted from the Forcible box. The special ruler. Like I really wanted this one. Also pulled a couple of other nice cards. I was really surprised because we got 4 rulers in one box. Look at this. You're supposed to only get 1 or 2 in one box, but I got 4 of them. And yeah, Rhea is a good card. Like, well, when she came out, she was good. I don't know if she still is good. I can't say anything about the current Possible Matter because the game's pretty much dead and I have no fucking clue about it nowadays. I just know that she used to be a really good card. Also, Anglo, do you want to see some good taste? You want to see some good taste in the black starter deck from Valhalla? I think you like this card. Look at this. This is a good taste, isn't it? Alright, dude, take care. I'm about to stop anyway, because I don't have anything else to show off. So, you know. Like, I opened everything I had. I'm just gonna put this stuff all on my shelves. I'm gonna put these in boxes as well. So yeah. But I thank you all for coming. And I'll hope to see you next time. Bye bye.